there something called that you'd like to call the Sai Pallavi comfort zone? Like something that when you get such a role, you're saying, oh, wow, I want to do this film because I've done a lot of tough roles. This is my comfort zone. I want to do this role, kind of a thing. Is there something like that?
My comfort zone will be love, expressing love. That is or easier or safer for me to do. But anything other than that, I'm really kicked to.
No, you've already established the fact that you're looking for new things to play. But
Yeah.
I'm saying, that's your comfort zone, a love story?
Yeah, I think so. Love story is something that comes easily.
Okay, that you're able to show different shades while you're doing that.
I think I have too much love in me, and whoever be the actor, I give it all there. It looks real.
Your first story was a love story, even though you didn't fall in love with the person. The poor person was after you.
No, I was in love. I just didn't say it out loud.
Yeah, but then every time I think of Niven not getting you, I'm like, oh my God, poor guy. That's like, it's such an iconic character, actually. And actually, very few people, burst out with such an iconic character and an iconic song to match. It's just like, it's amazing. When you look at the Sai Pallavi back then, and when you look at some of your performances now, do you? I mean, obviously, you know the technicalities of things like oh, I'm not angled the right way, or I'm not looking the right way, or something. But as an overall performer, do you feel you've become like better? Are you able to pinpoint, or you leave it to others to tell that to you in your family?
No, definitely. I think when I did Premam, I was very conscious because I didn't know what I had to do. I've said this before, but I didn't know what focus meant.
Yes, yeah.
It was from scratch, and every time I had to hold back and not know how much I should smile. And that time I had a lot of insecurities. Right now, if the camera exists, I won't even know that it exists.
Right.
So if there's something that I've just learned to not focus on anything around me other than the scene. So that's one thing that I think I've picked up from.
When something's not going right, obviously the director is going to tweak it, and all that happens, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
So have you also kind of, become like the person who says, I think this is the way I want to play this, rather than how you have imagined it? Do you have those discussions as well?
I sometimes we do, because the director would have written it at a different period of time, and now during the journey we know that there are a few points at which we would have done a certain thing. For example, in the trailer there is a shot where I shut the door and I lean back and then I sit. So I've had a tiring day. At that point of time, what was written on paper was that she comes inside, she shuts the door, and then she walks off, and we just hear her breathe or something like that. I'm not very sure of what that was. Right now, I said, let's shut the door. She just wants the noise to go away, and she's so tired that she wants to go down. If I was there, that woman, I would just want to sit wherever I was not. I think it's worked.
Right.
And it's nice when directors are open to it, but when it involves a huge change in the character, then we need to speak about perspectives and the larger picture, because I'm just traveling with my character and I can be wrong when I just say, hey, my character doesn't do that. But right now, according to the story, it's nice if she does this, otherwise we need to have another scene to bring it
get
here.
There over. Yeah.
When it involves the character doing something different, then we have a conversation. Otherwise, I say I prefer doing this, and they've been okay.
How do you keep getting better as an actor? Is that a conscious effort from your side? Because you said that, yes, I come in front of a camera and I forget what I'm doing, or rather, you've assimilated all the dialogues, the atmosphere, your character, traits, everything. It's one package inside you, so you stepped out of Sai Pallavi and become this person in front of the camera. After some time, do you feel maybe some staleness creeping in? I'm doing this the same way, like I did that. Is there a way you find you have to freshen yourself up as an actor? And if so, what do you do? Do you, I don't know, like watch performances by iconic actors, or, read books on acting, or how do you handle that?
I don't consciously look at movies and try to pick how they...
I'm not saying mimic or whatever it is, but just to inspire yourself,
I think there's something which runs subconsciously in my head right now. If I'm talking to you and you end up, I'm pretty sure I'll do that in a while.
Okay.
So I've seen few traits like that, which are not good also. So I've had my people around me tell me that, don't do that, that's not right. And I know that somewhere I've picked it up because that was a weird thing that I watched. So I think my body and my mind are connected in a very weird way, even without me consciously having to do something a certain way. Once I feel that, hey, that looks monotonous, there's another part of my brain that looks for something which it can fit in that place.
Nice.
So it's not like a conscious choice or an effort that I take from my end, but my head works in that way, I guess.
Right. That's actually a fascinating explanation, because you're able to self-regulate, kind of.
Yeah, and this is not conscious. It just so happens.